Hello guys, what is going on? I'm Nozla and welcome back to another video. So, this is going to be a short one, Superman issue 1. What this has done is, it's been a very good issue 1. Probably the best issue 1 I've ever read of a character which I know next to nothing about, outside of movies. Yeah, it was incredibly handholdy, which I loved. It had Martian Manhunter, which if you've seen my Justice League reviews, you'd know that I love. And overall, it was just a it was a very interesting read, very good read, and it was just a really fun comic, which is something which I've never said about a Superman comic before. I've got about 5 Superman comics in my long box down there, over there. And I've read all of them, and I just didn't really enjoy the whole parenting stuff. But now that that's sort of out of the way, they're literally light years away. You know, it was just a really interesting read. I just really enjoyed it. I feel like I could get behind this character, and I could get behind sort of the path that he's going and the path the story is going on. Because right now, what's happened? Well, basically, it just talks about the story of Krypton and what happened, and like how it's changed, where he is, what's happened. Just basically, most of it, like I don't know how many pages. Say it was like 30 pages. It's not like it's less than that. 28 of it was catching up, and then 2 of it was setting up what's gonna happen. So he got Martian Manhunter trying to convince him to sort of lead the people in this sort of like interplanetary galactic society, for Earth to join and stuff like that. And because Superman's an alien and like he can deal with this, he's like the sort of Earth's protector. He should be the person for the job. And then he instantly goes out into space, and it's like that sort of connective tissue talking about space and then being in space, which is like a sort of writing technique. And then all of a sudden they're trapped in the Phantom Zone, which is very good for plot. It's very easy, is what I'm trying to say, because you know, like you can bring stuff back from the past. You don't have to come up with new stuff. You can bring new stuff into play as well. You can really be creative with what's going on, because the worst criminals, the worst monsters and stuff like that, and the first page was saying how this big bad villain, one of Superman's worst villains because of how personal his sort of crime was of like destroying Krypton, how Supergirl put him in the Phantom Zone, and that's the first page of the comic, and then the final page was maybe unconsciously, maybe he wasn't thinking about it straight away, just because of how bad the situation is. He didn't actually mention it, but the fact that the person who actually did this incredibly personal crime to him and his and his family, his race and stuff like that, Rogol Azar, who I've never heard of before, is potentially going to do the exact same thing to Earth. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, like I said, it's going to be this is a short review. I'm very excited for issue 2. This is like, well, probably one of the best first issues I've read in a while, honestly. It was just so simple, so clean, so perfect. Got me really interested for what's going to happen next. But yeah, so that's going to be it for now, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully enjoy the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. I've been Nozla, and hopefully I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye. Gotta turn off the camera now. I need to find out a better way to do this.